Hello everyone, it's Jenny Delaney from Thrive Success Coaching here. In my workshop coming up next Wednesday evening, we're going to be discussing getting our needs met, and some of you may be familiar with it's a fairly well-known thing with Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And when I was looking through this as a model, I thought, aren't we fortunate? The bottom rung, the next level up in this hierarchy of needs, totally cared for here in Australia. Our security, well, when I say totally cared for, majority cared for. We are so fortunate to have our basic needs of shelter, of adequate food, of clean air, of relative security, all available to us. In fact, we so much take them for granted. So I'd just like to point out, basically, most of us here who are fortunate enough to live in Australia, tick, tick, already covered. Where my work comes in and the clients that I start working with is when you start the belonging needs and the esteem needs. They're higher up in the level. And on Wednesday evening, we're going to be talking very much about your connection, the belonging. Really, the basis of that is the strength of your relationships, and that you feel connected and you feel that your needs, your hierarchy of needs, are being met in that category. So one of the topics, it's going to be a very full agenda to get through the content, of particular interest to me, and I know it's definitely effective, I'll just turn my board around here, is the 5 love languages. And you may have heard there's a great book based on this, the concept of 5 love languages. And we won't be covering this in great detail, but it's certainly worth discussing each of them. So I'll just quickly run through it. This is just in any random order. Words of affirmation. The need to speak the positive affirmations to who you're relating to. Another one, physical touch, and this isn't just related to a sexual thing. It's people have a desire in relationships across the board with hugs and closeness and physical affirmation. So physical touch is one of the 5 main love languages. Acts of service, where you do things for people that show that you care. What you do, the actions you take that are of service to that person. Gifts. Gifts are really a token of the esteem that you hold, and it's a concrete way of people feeling that they're acknowledged. And quality time, where you actually focus all of your attention on the person that you're with at the time, where you're giving them 100% of your attention and your time and your thoughts. So it's interesting when you just go through these 5 levels. I didn't find it difficult to identify what my particular powerful ones, because, for example, when you look at gifts, that isn't one of my important love languages. It's important, but it certainly doesn't rate up more highly. And we'll find that the people at the workshop, everyone is different and everyone has a different order, but it's a great exercise to go through and work out what your own, the order of your own love languages. You become aware first of your own, how your needs can be met, and then you're in a much more powerful position to communicate with other people that you're in relationship with or you would like to build relationship with. So that's just a little, sort of in a nutshell of some of the powerful strategies that we're going to be sharing on Wednesday evening. Thank you.